So, my loves, we're making some brown butter white chocolate cherry chip cookies, and I'm going to share my recipe with y'all guys. So, let's get right to it, guys. I got some flour, okay, I got some baking soda and some salt. We have some butter, unsalted butter at room temperature. All right, I have some eggs. All right. We have some vanilla. Okay. We got some coconut flavor. Is that coconut? Because I'm doing a voiceover. But anyway, I got some cherries here. All right. That we're going to add to our cookies. I have some white chocolate chips. All right. I have brown sugar, some light brown sugar, and I also have some white sugar, okay? That we're going to add, the brown sugar is going to add that nice chewiness to it, and I have some slivered almonds, all right? Okay, so guys, let's get to these delicious cookies. All right, so guys, now we're going to start melting our butter. Now, guys, we're going to brown this butter. Okay, this is why it's my brown butter cookies. Now, guys, you could alter this recipe. And before I go there, the ingredients, my loves, are listed in the description box below. All right, so while that's melting, my loves, I'm going to chop up my cherries a little bit. All right, these cherries, you could play with this recipe, like I was saying, if you want to, because I have a recipe for the brown butter. I have brown butter chocolate chip macadamia cookies in one of my earlier videos when I first started. So you could play with this recipe. These cookies look festive. Chop them up. You could add walnuts. You could add dark chocolate, coconut. Play with this, all right? So now we're melting our butter, and the goal is, guys, we want to brown it. Okay, it's going, once we brown, you're going to start seeing those specks of brown butter. Okay, you don't want to burn the butter. That's something you do not want to do. You do not want to burn the butter. All right, so I was stirring it so I could get a view of my specks, because it was foaming on top and it would be difficult for me. But at the same time, guys, you'll be able to smell the butter because it'll start having like a nutty smell. Okay, but I was stirring it so I could see, because with all that foam. But as you can see, it's slowly starting to brown. You see those little brown specks? Okay. And guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a link in the description box below for the brown butter chocolate chip macadamia cookies in my earlier video. So as you can see, our butter, okay, it's got nice and brown. Do not let it burn. You don't want it to be burned, but you want it to get nice and brown. Okay. Now, my loves, I'll put this in a bowl. And now I'm going to start adding my sugars to this. All right, my light brown sugar and my white sugar. Okay, I'm adding the brown sugar because I want it to it adds an extra depth of flavor. And on top of that, it gives it a nice chewy consistency at the same time. So I'm going to mix my melted butter with this for about a minute or so. Okay, to get it nice and mixed. And what was I saying before? Okay, so I said I'm going to link the video of my chocolate chip macadamia in the description box below, which uses the same method. Okay, and those cookies are good too. Okay, those cookies are so delicious, so divine. Okay, and guys, what I like about this is that they're very festive looking. Add coconut, I don't know, add hazelnut, do you? Okay, do you? That's what it's about. Now, guys, I'm adding my vanilla to this, and I had added some coconut. Oh, was it almond? No, it was almond. What was that? That's almond extract. You're probably like, but Jackie, how you don't know? Well, I'm doing this voiceover, so I'm adding some of my almond extract to this. So I love this recipe because I'm able to alter it and play with it. You can add butterscotch. I think I have a video where I'm doing butterscotch. But you're gonna see what I'm gonna do in the earlier part of this video. Um, because my husband, he can't eat chocolate, period. So I'm gonna make his separate. I'm just gonna divide it. So now we're adding our eggs one at a time, guys. Okay. And we're gonna mix that nicely. Okay. And we're just gonna keep adding in our eggs to this, and really get it in there. And again, these are so good. What I like about them, I like them crispy on the outside, but they're nice and chewy on the inside. That's how I love it. Okay. But with these cookies, they're nice and they're cute. And I love the color of the cherries in it and stuff. But you could overload these. You could add M&Ms. You could make it with dark chocolate. You could make it with butterscotch chips, peanut butter chips. So you could play around with this, all right? Play around with the recipe, custom it, make it your own. Oh God, what other stuff can you add? I prefer to add chocolate chunks to it. I just like the look of the chunks. That's just me, preferably than the chips. Okay, because I just like the way the chunks look in the cookie. So now, guys, I'm taking my dry ingredients. I'm adding my baking soda and my salt to my flour, mixing it, and then I'm just going to dump it in there. That's all we're going to do. We're going to dump it in there, and we are going to mix. Okay? So go ahead, mix that. But then at the same time, guys, I had stopped because I was like, no, you could do this by hand with this part. Okay? This part you could do by hand. I mean, you don't need a mixer to do this recipe. You don't. You really don't. You know, if you don't have one, it does make your life easier, but I'm using a spoon just to mix my dry ingredients into my melted butter sugar. Okay? All right. Now we're going to start adding in our cherries. Okay, add some coconut to this. It's just really festive. The holidays are coming. We're adding our slivered almonds to this. If you don't like almonds, you could add pecans. You could add walnuts. Or if you can't have nuts, period, you don't have to add nuts at all. Okay, so again, this is to your discretion of what you want. Okay, so we're just going to mix that nicely. And guys, what I do after I'm finished with this batter, I do put it into the refrigerator so it could firm up. Okay, I think it tastes better the next day because then the brown butter has time to settle. It just and intensify. So it does taste better to me the next day. So guys, as you can see, I'm separating what I need to separate because again, my husband can't have white chocolate. Okay. And what's so cute too, you could also divide this, and some you might want to add dark chocolate, some you might want to add nuts. And this stores perfectly because what you could do is make them into scoops, freeze the scoops, put them into bags, and using a little scoop like this. And when you want some cookies, you could take out what you want. This freezes very, very well. So we're going to start shaping our cookies, guys, and we're going to bake this at 350 degrees. If you want them really, really soft, 10 minutes. I baked it for about 12 minutes because it gave me a crispy exterior, but at the same time, it gave me a chewy interior. So it was like in between. Okay? But my loves, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to press that notification bell for weekly updates on all my delicious new recipes. And give me a thumbs up, like, and share. Let everybody know about Jackie's cooking. All right, and thank you all for all your support. Okay, and helping me grow my channel. And a lot of y'all have been emailing me and telling me, how you enjoy my recipe. So that makes me feel good. I love sharing food with people. I love sharing recipes because to me, food brings people together. But that's enough blabbing for me. Okay? So, guys, we just getting our cookies onto the cookie tray here. Okay? I mean, who doesn't like nice cookies? You know, I love them nice and warm when they come out of that oven. And OMG. And this is something that you could definitely do with the kids. I mean, there's so many cookie varieties out there, loves. So many cookie varieties. And this is a good time to spend with your kids in the kitchen. Get the kids involved. Set out little, I don't know, put sprinkles or pretzels, I don't know, M&Ms, chocolate chips, candy, whatever, and have them create their own cookies, little batch of cookies, just to get them involved. It's great fun and it's great to eat too. Okay. And of course, these cookies very festive. Look at them, great for the holidays coming up or anytime. Okay, so that's what I love about this, And here's our batch of cookies. Okay, so delicious, guys. They're nice and soft. I love it. It has that little crisp on the exterior, and I'm gonna put these on a cookie sheet. Okay, they have that nice little crispy exterior, but nice and soft and chewy on the inside, guys. Okay, let them cool down just a little bit if you could tame yourself, But this is something that I love baking cookies. I just love baking cookies. But take this recipe, like I stated, make it your own. I will leave the link for my chocolate macadamia my brown butter chocolate macadamia cookies. So good, guys. So good. Look at that. See those beautiful white chocolate chips and the beautiful cherries and the nice slivered almonds. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. This is life. With a glass of milk, or however you want to eat them. You might want to have them with a cup of coffee. You know what I did too, guys? You could take these, just for fun. I took like some ice cream and I made sandwich cookies out of them too. Vanilla ice cream. You could use chocolate ice cream. I use vanilla. Whatever you choose, guys. But anyway, guys, just want you to enjoy this recipe. Let me know what you think. Try it. Leave your comments. All right. And guys, I need you all to do 3 things for me. And that's eat, love, and pray. Until next time.